What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? I've been on live all day. Somalia, she talking about she driving. But I'm gonna get Somalia on here as soon as I can, y'all. But I really want to discuss this even further. Because I made a video earlier and the video going crazy, and I'm like, man, people really don't understand business. A lot of times I'm giving y'all the benefit of the doubt. I'm giving y'all the benefit of the doubt. I don't want to play people like they stupid. I want to treat everybody like they are somewhat experienced entrepreneurs. And the last couple of weeks, I'm learning the difference, I gotta accept that. As a coach, I'm learning the difference of people who have a certain passion for something, or people who just want to make a couple dollars because they seen other people making money, and the people who actually understand business. And the people who really understand business aren't the people that's doing the most arguing. They aren't the loudest people in the room. They aren't the people that's trying to make their point. They're the people that's actually soaking up game, or actually experienced enough to understand the game. Most of the people who have an opinion about everything online don't have a clue. They don't have a clue. And they will argue to death about something and literally don't have a clue. So I posted in one of the biggest Detroit entrepreneurship groups, and it's called Detroit Entrepreneurs, in case y'all want to join the group. It's probably close to 30,000 people in this group. And when I seen the reaction in this group, it like messed me up a little bit. I was like, y'all don't get it. I made a post, and in that post, I talked about um the idea of what Chris Kyle was doing, and people start talking about his past. I said, dog, what does that have to do with the price of tea in China? All I'm saying is the man had a brilliant idea. What does that have to do with the price of tea in China? And people still don't get it. I seen somebody who get it though. I want to introduce y'all to Somalia. She driving, y'all. I don't want to get Somalia a ticket. How you doing, Somalia? How you doing?
Hi, how you doing? Am I off mute? Am I off mute?
Yeah, you off mute. You in that
Oh,
thing.
good. Okay.
Yeah, you in
I'm
that.
well. How are you?
I'm blessed.
Amen.
I'm
Amen.
blessed. I'm glad you joined. We were supposed to do we still can do that.
Okay.
So I want to talk to you about your business, and we will do that separately. I want to talk to you about this particular situation tonight. Why it's
Mm.
hot.
Oh, it's yeah. We got the internet on fire for
Yeah, it's
sure.
hot.
Yeah, everybody's got different opinions, and everybody's got jokes
Definitely.
for sure. I, I posted a video and I made my comments. Some people agreed and some people didn't. But I made my comments from my perspective of being a business owner.
Hmm.
I didn't make my comments based off of what I felt like he should have done differently and why that's not what my video was about. My video was just offering my advice with
Hmm.
being an entrepreneur for 20 years. If
Definitely.
that's something that you decide to take advantage of, it'd be a good opportunity if it's something that you need. So that was just my point. And, don't let people that aren't entrepreneurs who have no understanding of building a company and sustaining it.
Most
Because
definitely.
everybody's got comments and opinions, but nobody knows how to really run a business and what it takes. Marketing is one of those things you need. So,
Yeah, you sounded like me over there. I'm the same way. I'm all stopped up. But
yeah, yeah. It's the kid
it's the
germ.
kids. That's what I think it is too. The kids in school and everything. But
Hmm.
But I agree with you. See, this what people don't understand, that most entrepreneurs, they plan entrepreneurs.
Absolutely.
They plan
Hmm.
entrepreneurs. So when
Yeah.
people say, and I was just mentioning that I'm in this group, it's 20, like 26, 27,000 people in the Detroit entrepreneurs group. And if you see
Wow.
my post, it went viral in the group, and they going crazy, and they like, well, he was married before and this. I don't know any of this about that man. I don't know all that man business. I don't care about that man business. But this is what we end up with. We end up with a bunch of messy fake entrepreneurs. Even when they do like networking events, it's a bunch of chitter chatter.
Mhm. Mhm.
It's a bunch of gossip
Absolutely.
about somebody else, and that's what happened in the group. I'm literally I'm telling people that this is an eye opener. Like this should open your eyes to the limitations or the lack of limitations on marketing.
Mhm.
This is motivational, like what
Yeah.
you did with your purse. You thought I wasn't
Mhm.
gonna bring that up. We'll talk about that later. But no, when I seen it, I'm like, this is so creative. Like people don't get it. I love creativity because I'm naturally a creative. You know, I'm an artist. So I come from music. I only started doing business because I had to run my own record label. So I had to learn the business. So I
Right.
went back
Right.
to
Right.
school for business.
Right.
You
Yeah.
see what I'm saying? But
Mhm.
I'm an artist. So when I see the purse and what you did, I'm like, this is so creative.
Mhm.
But you
Thank you.
would have the same way you would have people say, she want all that for it. It like, no, this is you.
Oh yeah, they're expensive. Yeah. Yeah. They're expensive. Somebody made a comment like, "Would you do the purse?" No, because the purses are $25 each, and if he's expecting 150 guests, why would I do a
What?
purse for free like that? But that was also my point. You have to know as a small business owner, like I said in the video, where some people may have missed.
Hmm.
Uh-oh.
You good. Don't hurt nobody now.
Oh, and I can't read.
I hear you. I hear you and I see you. Yeah, definitely the so this is what happens. Everybody have a voice on the internet. So what I've seen lately is that people think because they talk more, they talk the loudest, or they're on the internet more than a you or a I. I'm not on the internet all day. I have a virtual assistant that posts things. Sometimes I post things here and there, but for the most part, I'm not sitting on the internet all day because I got to make my money. But you have people who sit on the internet all day and they feel like they have more say than you or I or whoever because they have more followers or they have more. I dealt with this in a text group like last week. I'm like basically all I did was comment on a post, and one of the text girls like jumped down my throat. And she like tried to cap on me, but like I said, I'm really a creative. So if you look on like my pictures and stuff, you see me like looking square, but I really like capping and stuff. So when she started capping on me, I started stanging her. I'm like, look, you ugly, you fat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm like, you built like a cupcake. Like I started going on her and everybody in the group was like kind of laughing. And they was like inboxing me the people that I knew like personally from the group, like, dog, you smoking her. And I'm like, it wasn't the point. The point was that she was trying to be a bully. Cause she looked on my profile pictures like, oh, this nigga is square. Like, nah, I like capping. So if we gonna go there, let's go there, Miss Piggy. I even said that to her. And I don't feel bad for that because you was trying to be a bully. This was a business conversation that you turned into something else. And that's what a lot of people doing with the internet. You got people that's basically like backing them. Like, you know, oh girl, get him. Girl, you funny. And it was funny until I called her fat. Now I'm body shaming. Yeah, it was cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh my God, I can't hear you. Something happened. Oh my God, what happened? Let me see. I can hear you now.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
I was saying, who's gonna fire you?
Nobody. Nah.
You know, like you get on these platforms and we stay professional. Like my page is not always,
Hmm.
but especially my, you know,
Oh, I'm losing you because of the internet. It's the internet. I got to get you at the crib or something. Yep.
no company or
Yep.
nothing like that. I'm gonna make money regardless. You know, my money comes from contracts and Google. It doesn't even come from social media. You know.
Definitely. Definitely. And that's the thing that you can still be even in you being professional, people take it as a weakness. Like
Uh,
even when you make the post, like if you make a post and you sound too eloquent or you sound like you got some sense, they think they about to jump on
like,
there and like you not shaming me.
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I'm doing way too much. Hold on, y'all. And I
No,
can't hear you. I'm so sorry.
you can't hear
That's
me. Oh
me
my
trying to
God.
drive and do a million things. I'm
Uh-uh.
gonna pull over. Let's do this the right way.
Yeah, because I don't want to hold you. No, you want to pull over and yeah, and then I ain't gonna keep you long. I just wanted to get your take on it. I love the way you spoke your mind, and I try to do mine the same way. I didn't try to be like I don't know, dude. Like I never made money with dude. I never like he worked with a guy that C Smith is my guy. I'm from Southwest Detroit. C Smith from Southwest, the DJ. C Smith is my guy. So I do rock with C Smith, but I don't know Kyle. I don't know Chris Kyle to have any.
Okay.
You know what I mean? There we go.
All right. Let's see. Hold on. Let me go. How do I unmute it?
You unmuted. Can
Can
you
y'all
hear me?
hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
No. Okay. Hold
No,
on.
I can hear you.
I can't hear you.
That's crazy. Let's see. I don't know what's
It says
going on.
click unmute to turn your mic on, but you can hear me. That's weird.
Yeah, let's see. Let's just log back in. Let's make sure that the Facebook looking good, y'all. Let's see. She gonna log back in, but I want to make sure that everything in the Facebook is coming across right. Let's make sure the live sounding good. Oh yeah, we sounding good. Okay. You good. Yeah, you good. You back. And you don't gotta worry about it. Like from here, we can just talk and then we gonna get it. And then
Okay. Good.
yep, because what I'm gonna do is I'm going to make the content. I'm gonna make the
Mhm.
content like I clip it up. That's the better thing anyways to
Yeah.
clip it up. Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. All right. So get paid. Right. So I will be
Yeah.
lost.
Yeah.
Um. But yeah, when I saw your post, I was like, just from watching your videos in the past, I knew you were gonna understand why he even thought that was a good business choice,
Definitely.
because you're an entrepreneur and just everybody's not gonna understand it, unfortunately, you know.
No,
And most people that are commenting are not entrepreneurs, unfortunately. Out of 100,000 views, or can you imagine the percentage of entrepreneur like business owners? Maybe 3%.
definitely. And people think because they got an LLC, they entrepreneurs. I don't think they understand what you're
Yeah.
saying. Yeah, that don't make you an entrepreneur.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't
No,
make you an entrepreneur. You can have an LLC, a tax number, but if you don't strictly live, off of this income, this income, this stream of income that pays your bills, then no, you're not an entrepreneur. If you're not feeding your family and you don't have, everybody doesn't have to have a team, and some small business can afford to pay people, but that's a big part of being a real entrepreneur.
definitely.
You
Definitely.
know.
Cause I got bills. I told somebody I got a couple people that owe me. They probably watching this. And I was like, I don't make a big deal out of it, and I'm
Hmm.
even starting to just get to the point where I'm just like, look, high level, send them message, let them know that they late. Next week we gonna cut it off. Like I'm getting to that point because I got bills, like I got real
Absolutely.
bills. So I got people that work under me. I have contractors that I pay for things. So if I pay for things and then I'm looking for you to pay, and I don't mind if you tell me like, hey, this week kind of tight. Can I do this and that? I'm that person that'll be like, that's cool, bro. We'll work that out. But to not hear from you or
Hmm.
gotta chase you down about something, I'm like, look, let's just cut the water off.
Yeah.
That's why
Yeah.
DTE
Yeah.
don't deal with y'all like that.
Because you don't have a choice but to pay them.
I gotta pay my people. So I got VAs that I pay. I got like people that I pay regularly anyway,
Yeah.
no matter what they
Yeah.
do, right? No matter what
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
do. So I
Yeah.
still have a bill that I pay no matter what, weekly. So
Absolutely.
everything else is after that. Like I say, people see outcomes, they don't see input.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I wish it was like we could use that what you just said in a more positive way, because my perspective on the Chris
Mhm,
thing is, the outcome of a small business that is looking for exposure. You know, somebody posted under my video and they had 50,000 views for
mhm. Mm. Dang, it's breaking up again.
Can you hear me?
Yep, I hear you.
Okay. So I was saying that, this is his profession. This is what he get. This is the thing, right? Say he didn't. He
Hmm.
didn't make a video, a whole professional commercial.
That's what it was, a
And
commercial.
say, listen, tomorrow he's going to advertise for companies to pay him to advertise for their companies and still pay for his wedding.
It don't matter. It won't matter. That
This
and
is what he get. This is what he does. People pay him to advertise. Duh. So now he not gonna do shit but charge y'all and pay for his wedding anyway.
it
He
don't
was,
matter.
so I'm just saying, right?
That's right.
So and like I said, the young lady who wrote under my post, she had 50,000 views from a promo that he did for her. That's the point.
Yep.
My video got 5,000 views just discussing, just in a conversation with his name in it.
Yep.
It's like 50 Cent. It's a controversial thing. It's the 48 powers of law. It's as long as you're in the conversation.
Yep.
I pray that this not diminish his image as a professional because he doesn't do bad business. But
Yeah. I don't think it will though.
I just
I argued
people
that
need to just
earlier.
think.
What
Yeah.
what I see is a lot of people are, you got a lot of haters. And then the people
Yep.
that's commenting are people who have never spent money to do anything with their business. You got people who won't pay for a website. Like they'll go to GoDaddy and try to do a $20 a month website or a $10 a month website. You have people that do that type of stuff just to say my business and then want you to feel sorry from them for them. I posted a picture of a white guy. His name William the Temple, and he's a multi-millionaire business coach. And
Okay.
I've been meeting with him the last couple weeks because he want me to come and basically help him like with his programming and to work with him as a coach. Like he about to like train me. But
Okay.
when I spoke with him last week, I told him how much I did. I said, well, I did 100 and some grand this year. Well, I did better this year, but it was still 100 some grand. But I was like, I did 100 some grand last year and I did better this year. But he was like, no, it ain't okay. He didn't let me think it was okay. I'm telling you, he was like, that's it. Cause we like went through my programming and what I'm doing. And he was like, man, who are you selling to? And I was like, well, I only deal with entrepreneurs that make 50,000 to 100,000 or better and such. And he was like, yeah, you wasting time. He said, Alvin, you talking, he said, Alvin, you're saying the right thing, but you're talking to the wrong people.
Mhm.
That was it.
Mhm.
I barely could sleep that night. He was like,
Mhm.
he said, you're saying the right thing. You just talking to the wrong people. And it
Mhm.
almost like instantly clicked.
Mhm.
It
Yeah.
instantly clicked. I didn't take offense. I
Right.
didn't
Right.
argue back and forth with him. This is a man that's made millions of dollars for years. He's been doing this for 20 some years. And
Right.
he just gave me a nugget. I didn't argue. I didn't say, well, my people, I just want to keep it real and such as I didn't do none of that.
I just want to save the hood. I mean, no, just kidding. No, I
No,
just
what?
want to, yeah, I get it.
So I'm just saying when people get some kind of valuable advice, the people who deserve it, they gonna chew it,
Hmm.
digest it, and shit out
Absolutely.
what they don't want.
Hmm.
But you got most of these people on the internet, you could tell them, hey, I want you to cross that street right there. Do not stop. Just cross the street.
Hmm.
They will stop to pick up a penny. It's a
Hmm.
million dollars across that street, Jimmy. Don't stop. Just walk across the street and grab that bag.
Yeah,
A
it's a
shiny
lot of because
penny.
if they know the penny and they can see it and it's guaranteed,
That's
that's the
it.
difference.
That's
They
it.
can
A
see the
shiny
penny,
penny. Yes.
you know. So that's what they go to first, and that's not how entrepreneurship works. If that the money that you're looking for, it might not be there, but it might be a lesson in it.
Hmm.
The goal is to make all the money. You're gonna get there with
You'll get
time.
there. You'll get
With
there. And,
time.
anybody anybody that's realistic when they're talking to you, even if somebody like a Chris Kyle, he didn't wake up one day with a social media following.
He's been doing this shit for years.
Come on
Excuse me,
now.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to
You
touch on
good.
your
It's all
platform.
good.
Oh, okay. He has been doing this for years. Actually, he has like mastered engagement, social media engagement. That shit, everybody can't like do that, and everybody is not doing it. Some people are, but to master engagement organically,
Yep.
he doesn't have to pay for ads. He's gonna create something, and like I said, I got free promo. I ain't even in the part of the wedding. I got 4,000 views
That's it.
talking about the thing, talking about
Come
the
on
wedding.
now. Yep. And it's not messy. His page isn't like people started all this stuff about an ex. I didn't take the time to research it. Ain't my business. And I
Right.
try not to get into all of that.
And don't have nothing to do with him
It don't have
currently
nothing
being
to
married to someone else.
have
Why are you
nothing to
bringing
do
that
with
up?
that.
That's
Don't have
crazy.
nothing to do with that. So I didn't go look for it. I didn't Google it. I didn't do anything. But his page isn't necessarily messy. It's a page where if you have a viable business,
Hmm.
you want to be on that page. You want to be featured on that page.
Hmm.
So it's not like I see some of these women doing taxes and they got their
Hmm.
whole behind out every other post, right?
That's how they marketing.
That's how they
It's
market it.
God. It's people. Listen, it's I don't know. I see women all the time that post full photo shoots, and I'm like, well, what's your business? What are you marketing?
Hmm.
What are you selling? Because it looks like for $40 they can get whatever. You know what I'm saying?
And they probably can. Yep.
What are you doing? Like it has nothing to do. Like okay, some people have a brand and they are their brand. Okay, I
That's
get
right.
it. So, take as much, photographs you need to, videographs. But if you're doing nails, then the picture should be of your artwork,
That's it.
you know.
That's it.
So, but I can't tell nobody that who just want to be seen, who want clout, or who want attention.
Yep.
That's not a business mind, unfortunately.
That's it. And then I watched a coach like when I first started doing what I'm doing a couple years ago. It was one lady and she was like big on the internet. It was like she was like popping, and she went on the hot seat with David Shan, and she was basically like I don't know anything, and
Hmm.
he kind of like brung it out that she had a sugar daddy. Cause the way he was like asking her questions, and she was like, I don't have any systems and process. He said, well, it looked like you hit a lick during COVID. You like, he basically called it. He hit the nail on the head. You were a
Hmm.
stripper that
Hmm.
hit a lick during COVID,
Hmm.
and you start selling business credit like you knew what you were doing. And once that got a little tight, it was basically back to stripping. But he like, you got a sugar daddy, don't you? So
Hmm.
she posting all this nice stuff like, get with me, I can get you, get you together, I can do this, I can do that.
Hmm.
And really she don't have a clue.
Right.
And he had to like she admitted, like, I really don't know. Like I don't know it. But he was basically like pinpointing everything, like you got a sugar daddy. So you got somebody, let's say you got a guy that play in the NBA, you don't want to got your butt done, your chest done, your
Hmm.
whatever else, blah, 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 blah. And you got somebody that's treating you like royalty, and you just posting online, y'all. If you want to ride in yachts, come get mentored by me. If you want to do this, and now you telling people $10,000 for my mentorship and don't have a clue. Then you got people now talking about she scammed me. No, she didn't scam you. You bought into her. How did you go pay somebody with their butt out every other picture and
You
thought
bought
you was
into the
gonna get it?
cloud because
Come on,
that's
man.
what you follow and that's what you look up to.
And I don't feel sorry for none of them. You a fool.
Yeah, you bought
It,
into the cloud.
you a
Like come
fool.
on now.
You a fool. My brother is a whole financial advisor, and he's gonna tell you realistically, I can get you 3 to 5% returns annually, and do this and that and that. He got degrees and all kind of things to say that he's a fire, certificates and all kind of things. You went to somebody that had their butt out every other picture
Hmm.
and gave them 10, 20, 30, 40, $50,000 for mentorship. What did you
And that's
expect?
great. There's no way. There's no way I'm giving out any advice or expertise of anything besides an obituary business. Because I've been doing it for 15 years. I don't want to talk about nothing else because I know for a fact I've been successful at this business to the utmost. Only thing I
Great.
didn't hit was a million,
Yeah.
but I
But
hit a
you
quarter of it. You know
and
what I'm
you
saying?
and
So
you
to
doing your
me, as a
thing.
small business owner, that's success.
That
You know.
is success. And you did it with your clothes on. So that's all I'm saying. Right? So,
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, and I advertise my artwork. I advertise my work. Like, it's and to get back to the initial point, it's like this man has proof of what he's producing.
That's right.
So now he just gonna go and charge people and make the damn money he's gonna,
He
when
gonna do
y'all
it
could have got
anyway.
the. Yeah, that's so stupid to me. Like, do y'all understand? Like that people pay him to do this shit.
He's gonna do it
That's like the
anyway.
biggest picture to me. Like the biggest picture to me is that tomorrow is gonna be somebody who sells a product that's gonna pay him to come, or he's got. Now when the white corporations come and say, "Hey, listen, Chris," like the Pistons and the people that he worked for and the connects that he has,
Yep.
because he has corporate contracts,
Yep.
and they say, "Chris, we're gonna offer you to do this." Then don't be talking shit because he gave y'all the opportunity.
Yep. Yep.
You
But
know,
this
I
that's
would like I say
probably
I
half
wouldn't
the
do it. I don't
problem.
need it, but some small businesses do.
Yeah. But that's probably half the problem though.
Yeah,
Because people
yeah,
feel like if you can keep it too real.
yeah,
You can be too accessible to people. And they start to
yeah.
lose value in you. They start to devalue you and your expertise.
That's true.
Right? If you don't tell people, well, I want $5,000 for this consultation. They start to think
Hmm.
it's not worth 500. Like it's not worth that.
And that's so true. You say it's free, and they like, what?
What?
You doing some free shit? You're a scammer.
It can't be good. If you giving it away, it can't be good.
You
But
know, it's like,
I
yeah.
posted a video of a white lady talking about that, and she was saying that the hood make you feel like that. It
Hmm.
make you miss opportunities because you've seen stuff go bad so much. It almost make you like, I can't go over there. You so apprehensive, you don't want to even step in that direction. Oh my God, that's
Hmm.
free. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Right? So,
yeah.
so I know you busy. I've definitely kept you. I don't know if you got something you want to do. No, I don't. I didn't mind. I know this was like spur of the moment, but I see you was. I remember when
No,
you
yeah, it's cool. I appreciate you having. I appreciate you having me.
yeah.
I
But I
I
want
wanted to.
no.
I don't even do videos on Facebook and stuff, but I was like, I gotta say something because you know everybody's got an opinion anyway.
That's why I
Why?
asked you
Why
because I
not?
seen you was already. I seen you was already. I seen you was already hair done and I seen you was already video ready.
Who
That's why
me? I don't know.
I mean, you was video ready. You had made a video. So whatever it is, I'm saying you was video ready.
Yeah,
So, but I do want to get
I
you.
appreciate it.
I want you to come on with me, and it could be soon. It could be like next week if you got a day next week. About this time next week.
Hmm.
Where you
Hmm.
can come on and talk. I want to talk about your business, like really talk about how you put it
Okay.
together, because that's what I usually want to do with people. I don't like,
Hmm.
I don't feel like this is mess. I love this as a business conversation, but I really do want to talk about love and digitals and how you put it together over the past 15 years.
I would love to talk about it because it is it's a very delicate business, but it's a lot of people that's learning how much money you can make from it. And people ask me all the time, can you teach me? I've tried to start a class so many times, and then I'll be like, do I really want to do this? This is 15 years worth of game. How much will, what would the worth be for me to teach y'all this? Because it's not an easy business to go into. And everybody can go on Canva, and I'm not trying to be funny, but or Photoshop, whatever, and create obituaries, but everybody does not know how to run an obituary business. Get equipment, get buildings and stuff like that. It's not easy. So
Yeah, but
get
you put it
contracts
together.
with funeral homes and stuff
Yep.
like that. Start building those relationships and going to these big events, that morticians are at. Stop. I tell my not to just talk so much, but I tell my students that I've had, like, go stop going to just any networking events. Go to the funeral home networking events. They have them in every state. What's crazy is my none of my students are from Detroit. They're from everywhere else, Cali, Kentucky, everywhere else. Isn't that crazy?
No, it's not. You see this
They're
why
not
all
from
the
Detroit.
but this where all the you see what happened when you just try to give them game in the video. They was talking about something else. That's my
Yeah,
point.
that's.
Like, that's my point. When you try to give, I'm telling you, it all makes sense when you think about it. Like, dang, I'm trying to
Hmm.
give y'all this game. If you told
Hmm.
them free, they're gonna think you're crazy.
And I'm not right. And so
Yeah. So
I
don't
hope
do.
that I hope he I saw him. He did a video, and that was very sweet of him to acknowledge his wife. And she she's being a supportive wife. That's what she's doing. So she probably, it was his idea. He's, of course, he's the business genius in the relationship. Well, I don't know, but that's what it seems like from Facebook.
Yeah.
And so she's following his lead, and it's just like, oh man, they dragged them. I'm just social media dragged and brought up receipts, and I feel so bad for her as a, as I'm separated, but as a wife
Hmm.
that's just trying to support her husband. That y'all dragging this girl.
But
So
that's
I
Detroit.
pray that they have a successful, however it gets paid for,
Listen, there it's gonna get paid for. That's what my
and
initial
sponsored.
post was that there somebody's gonna sponsor after you done
Yeah,
hating.
yeah.
Somebody's gonna say, "Hey, I got $50,000 worth of cake." Like it's after you done hating. Somebody's gonna see the opportunity that is really there. Like, okay, this guy, it's it's not like you say, it's organic,
Hmm.
natural engagement. You
Hmm.
can't beat that. Even paying for ads, you don't
Hmm.
get the response that he gets from him posting your business. A girl I grew up with do decorations for events and stuff. She
Hmm.
like posted like, listen, y'all, this is what I got from a single post, and I'm still getting
Hmm.
calls.
Hmm.
So at the end of the day, after you're done hating and missing an opportunity, your hate is making you miss an opportunity. But that's Detroit for you, and they're gonna sit back and keep hating.
Hmm.
They're not gonna say, "Dang, I messed that up. I'm gonna catch the next one."
Hmm.
They'll hate the next time something like this come around.
Hmm. Yeah,
They hate
yeah.
Creator Con. I love Creator Con. Shout out to Robert Courtney. I gave
Oh
him a shout
man,
out earlier.
the young lady made a post. I was like, why? I heard it was trash. Why? What is the point? What is the point of you sharing, just being so condescending? What is the point of you sharing and shedding negative light on that event? What's the point? You weren't even there. And
She
this
was
is what
that's the point. I was just about to say she probably wasn't there. I had a different event. I couldn't make it, and I was pissed because I like Robert.
yeah,
Like
I'm in the same community. That's what was crazy because I'm like, she's like, word in the streets. I'm like, what if the streets is just one person? And then what the fuck they talking about? I'm like, what is
she
going
said
on?
word on the street. She ain't even been in the street. She been on Facebook. Ah, man, people are crazy, y'all. Somalia froze up on me again, but I, I, I gotta get her. I gotta get Somalia at home or in her office, y'all, so we can get some good internet service. But I don't know if she knows she froze up. But I just wanna thank her so much for coming on here, y'all. This was so spur of the moment. That's why she in the car. It was spur of the moment. Somalia had a good post that went viral. I had a post that did decent numbers, and I was like, "Jump on a live with me," and she jumped on the live. I respect anybody that do that. Other women, they be like, "My hair not done. I need to get my makeup straight, jackpot. I got to do this and that," and I'll be like, "Dog, just jump on the live." Somalia jumped on the live with me, and I appreciate that. I am going to do another live with Somalia next week. I don't know exactly what day. What I may do is record it and make sure everything is A1 and then edit it a little bit to and then post it on YouTube. But I want to talk to her about what she's doing with her business, and it's been 15 years, y'all. So she is great at what she's doing. So that's it for now. I'm going to get off of here. I've been on Zooms and lives all day, y'all. I barely got a voice, and I was already under the weather a little bit, but I made sure that I did content for you guys today. I'm going to make sure I give you guys some content tomorrow. This is really what I like doing when I like doing it. I don't like doing it every day, but when I get in my zone, y'all, I get in my zone. Today, I was in my zone a little bit. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Thanks to Somalia, y'all. Once again, I'm going to do a good interview with Somalia with some good internet reception and everything, and I'm going to post it on my YouTube channel, and I will post clips of that. Somalia has a very unique business in Love and Digitals, and I love what she's doing over there, and I can't wait to get her roadmap of how she got to where she's at, because it's been 15 years of grinding and putting in work. And she said some of the key words: contracts, the right networking events, and making sure that she's on top of her business. That's how you grow a business like hers. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all evening. I will see y'all tomorrow. I'm gonna do a live tomorrow. maybe about this, maybe about something else. But I definitely will do a live tomorrow. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all.